happy day after Christmas slash Boxing Day slash happy Hanukkah. Happy whatever day it is for you, whatever day you are celebrating or not celebrating. I really hate my, whatchamacallit, tripod. Okay, I now see myself live. Happy Hanukkah, happy day after Christmas, happy Boxing Day. I just want to come on and share this free resource that I've used for years and years now to set goals. It's called YEARCOMPASS and it's available for free. It's a PDF. I printed mine and bound it. You don't have to do that, but I just thought it'd be fun, and I actually gave one to my husband for a Christmas present just so he would have like the little booklet. So hello, thank you for joining. So it's called YEARCOMPASS. It's available for free in PDF form. You can also do like a smaller booklet. I've always done the big full size. And it's a great way to think about your year, like your past year. Hey, Frugal Mama. Hey, Tasharia. Nice to see you. So what I love about the Year Compass is it takes you through the last year and you like do some reflection and then you set your goals for the new year. So I really enjoy this. I've used it now for several years. I actually have to dig out my one from last year today because I always like to read my last year one. I really should be checking in with it more. So this is the first page. It says, welcome, what is this? It's a year compass. It's a booklet that helps you reflect on the past year and plan the next one. What do I need to fill out the booklet? A pen or a pencil, a few hours of uninterrupted focus, and open and honest mind. You also could print this out and do it with a friend or family member or partner or something like that. That could be really fun. That's what we do. So we kind of like quietly do these together. So it says, get ready, arrive, prepare your tools in the space, close your eyes, take 5 deep breaths, let go of your expectations, and start when you feel ready. So the first section is, again, starting with the past year. So go through your calendar. If you see an important event, write it down here. So it could be like family things. Yeah, it's a free resource. So you just download it, and I got mine printed and bound because I wanted like a little booklet. So I always go through my calendar and then I'll write down the different things month by month. This is what my last year was about. So it has different boxes. So it has a personal life and family, career and studies. So basically, like after you write all your stuff, you sort of categorize it into the things that you think were the most important. And then there's a Better Tomorrow box. What did you do this year to leave the world in better shape than you found it? So that's kind of neat. I don't remember them having that before. Sometimes they'll change it ever so slightly. Thank you. So then 6 sentences about my past year. This is always interesting to like really reflect on your year. So it's the wisest decision I made, the biggest lesson I learned, the biggest risk I took, the biggest surprise of the year, the most important thing I did for others, and the biggest thing I completed. This may leave, well, I think it's good though to like look. So Frugal Mama said, this may leave me crying about my past failures, LOL. I think it's good though to reflect on it because then maybe like if you're still crying, then there's still some level of processing that you need to do around that topic or that situation. So maybe writing it down and feeling those emotions will allow you to leave it in the past and in 2024 and maybe not bring it into 2025. 6 questions. So what am I most proud of? Who were the 3 people who influenced me the most? What 3 people did I influence the most? What were you not able to accomplish? What's the best thing you discovered about yourself? And what are you the most grateful for? Then there's the best moments, and on this page you can actually draw, so it's a nice big box, so you can draw your accomplishments from the year. I always enjoy doing that. It's kind of fun. And then 3 of my biggest accomplishments. So you fill out here, what have you done to achieve these and who helped you achieve these and how? And then your 3 biggest challenges. So, I think it's good to think about what you have accomplished and then also, maybe what didn't go as well as you hoped, and reflect on that too, because we can learn a lot through these different scenarios. Even when things don't go our way, there's still a lot of times a lesson that we can learn from it if we just have the right mindset around that. Desharia says, I've actually had a pretty great year. Yay! I know you did your 75 hard, and that probably feels really exciting. That's probably a huge accomplishment, but I'm sure there's plenty of other things too, so I'd love to hear more. Braylon asks, what's my favorite color? My favorite colors are pink and green. I love pink for like accessories, and I love green for clothing. Okay. Forgiveness. Okay, this is the part that makes me cry usually. Forgiveness. Did anything happen during the past year that still needs to be forgiven? Deeds are words that made you feel bad, or are you angry with yourself? Write it down here. Do good for yourself and forgive. So I really like to take some time with this part because it is about leaving it in the past, like processing the emotion, really feeling it. Don't shove it down. Like if you start to cry, let yourself cry because that's you processing, and that's probably what needs to happen. But really, really feeling this and then being able to hopefully let it go. So letting go. Speaking of letting go. Oh, thank you. Is there anything else you need to say? Is there anything you must let go of before you can start your next year? Draw or write about it, then think about it and let it all go. So this is a free resource. It's called Year Compass. If you're just hopping on, you can get it for free. When the live's over, I can link it from their webpage. And I just use this every year. Okay, so then the past year, so you basically do a little recap. And it says farewell to your last year. So you fill out this page, the past 3 year in 3 words. The book of my past year, a book or movie was made about your past. What title would you give it? Is there anything else you'd like to write down? And then that's it for the kind of reflection part. So you could do this all in one go, or you could like do this one day. Like say you did this reflection New Year's Eve and then the new part New Year's Day. You could do that. Okay, so then we get into the year ahead, and this is all about planning 2025. So dare to dream big. What does the year ahead of you look like? What will happen in an ideal case? Why will it be great? Write, draw, let go of your let go of your expectations and dare to dream. So this page is especially fun because this is where you're writing down everything that you want for 2025. For me, I would phrase it everything that I'm going to manifest in 2025. So I can't wait to look at my 2024 booklet. We moved, which I'm sure was in my book from last year, was my little house. So I have to find where my book is because it's not where it normally would have been. So I can't wait to look at this page. This is what my next year will be about. And then you have the same categories as you reflected on before. So in this part, you're going to say like what you want to have as your goals in those areas. So like personal life and family, maybe you want to spend more time with family, friends and community. Like, I don't know, I would like to find like a fun couple that we could sort of like double date with, like to hang out with out, like on the weekends and stuff. I think that would be super fun. So that would be like a friends thing that I would like to manifest. Then we have magic triplets for the year ahead. 3 things I will love about myself. I am ready to let go of these 3 things. These 3 things I want to achieve most. These 3 people will be my pillars through rough times. These 3 things I will dare to discover. And 3 things I will have the power to say no to. Okay, so we are not really here to get into politics. So let's see. We're just going to remove. Thank you very much. But thank you to those who have been here and been chatting in positive ways in the chat. Okay, so then more about the year ahead. The next page, 6 sentences about my next year. This year, I will not procrastinate anymore on, okay, so this one, I'm declaring it now. I want to lose 10 pounds in 10 weeks, starting on the 1st. I feel like that's doable, like a pound a week, I feel like is doable. So I will not procrastinate anymore on losing the weight that I gained a couple years ago. I just feel like I'm ready to be, like, I've gotten really strong over the past year. I feel like I'm the strongest I've ever been, which is super cool, but I don't think like my overall health matches that. So I know there's things I could do. So that's what I'm not going to procrastinate anymore on. Okay, there's a bunch of more questions. This year I will draw the most energy from. This year with fasting. Oh, nice. Yeah, so personally, I've done fasting before and it's not a maintainable lifestyle for me. So I've done that. I lost like 40 pounds, but we're back to our highest weight ever. So I don't think for me that I should do that route because I think like it's not sustainable. But definitely it's for some people that works really well. I think if I just really dialed in my nutrition, it would make a big difference. And I haven't really done that. So that's what I am planning. This year I will draw the most energy from. This year I will be the bravest when. This year I will say yes when. This year I advise myself to. And this year will be special for me because. And then my word for the year ahead, pick a word to symbolize and define the year ahead. I feel like I had a word, but I can't remember now. But I got a bracelet the other day. It's actually from like the girl who started the whole Taylor Swift bracelet thing, like the original person. I got a couple bracelets that were made by her. So one of them I think is my word. So pick a word to symbolize and define the year ahead. And then, oh, and last year, my word did not work out at all. Tasharia says, the projection into the upcoming year will be easy and exciting. The reflection is going to be a challenge because I repress memories. Not because they're painful, but I'm like, it's over. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that. I think if it's not really coming up for you and it's not a case of like repressing the memory, then that's okay. If you've like already let it go, if you've already processed it, then no big deal. Like for me, trying to buy a house was an enormous struggle last year, and I need to let some of that go. I think I still have a lot of processing to do around that because we had a house under contract and it all fell through, and it just was like really emotionally difficult to go through all of that, especially like it was over multiple months that this dragged on for. So I think I still have some processing to do around that, but not everybody's like that. And if you feel like not a lot comes up for you, then that's totally fine too. It's very personal, obviously. I also last year, so my word of the year last year was easy, which it did not turn out to be easy at all. So it was ironic. But I used fierce forward jewelry. you can get a custom bracelet made with a little tag, and you can get your word put on it if it's like a short enough word. So last year I made a bracelet that said easy. I tried to wear it and sometimes I wanted to just rip it apart because things didn't go how I wanted. Hey Tim, thanks for joining. So if you have a word of the year and you want to like remember it, it might be cool to make something personalized with it. That's what I would recommend. But just if it doesn't go how you were hoping, buckle up, be ready. Okay. And then secret wish, unleash your mind. What is your secret wish for next year? So my secret wish is to get to optimum health. Thank you so much. Yeah, feel free to like this video, double tap the screen, or depending what type of a device you're on, you might have a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Tim, for the reminder. So my secret wish is to get to optimum health this year because I tell myself I'm really healthy, but I know that I'm not because I know like my body weight and my fat percentage is definitely higher than it could be, and I think that slows me down at the gym, and it also just in terms of health, I don't think it's the best. So I am really hoping my secret wish is to, like I said before, just dial in my nutrition. And I did some tracking of my food just to see, and I didn't realize like I really was eating a lot more than I thought I was. So I have my one of my last Dunkin' coffees for a while. I'm gonna be just, I'll have make my own coffee and use like a low sugar cream type of thing. Like that's one thing, because I know like it's a small thing, but if I drink like a large coffee every day with like milk and the swirl, like that's already like 250 calories right there. So silly things like that like I would tell myself like, oh, I can have it. Like I know that's a small change that I could make that would make a difference. And then finally, the last page. I believe anything is possible this year. You date it, you sign it. And if you're smart, you'll go back to this throughout the year and check on how you're doing. If you're me, you won't. And you'll end up looking again at the end of the year and be like, did I do any of these things? So the website, I believe, is this. Like, it's definitely on YEARCOMPASS, but this says YEARCOMPASS.com/en for English. It is a Hungarian company. They're from Budapest. So I do believe they have it in other languages. Thank you so much. Yeah, like and share. Tasharia says, that's cool. My son wanted a jewelry making kit. Great idea. Yeah. So they do, I believe, have this booklet in different languages. So if you have a native language that's not English and you want to do your reflecting in your native language, I think that's really powerful too, to just reflect and set goals in your own language so that you feel like comfortable, if you know what I'm saying. So that was the year compass. If I write it down, I will probably misplace it. So yeah, so I always kept them when I would just print it off like normal and not bind it. I had like a red folder. So I would always put that in a certain drawer, like my bottom desk drawer. So I always knew where it was. Now I had to empty out my drawers to move. So I'm pretty sure it's in a box in my other room, like where all my desk stuff is. I never fully unpacked my desk stuff because I didn't want my desk to be as cluttered as it used to be. But I haven't figured out a new storage system. So the storage system was to just leave it in a box. So that is the Year Compass. It is free. I will link it down below. If you try it, let me know. I would love to hear about it. Or if you're a content creator, make a video and share with us. But thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Happy New Year, that's coming soon. And I will have a vlog up a Sedona vlog from a girls' trip that I took coming up on Saturday. So have a great day. Stay positive. Bye.